Okay, let's roll right into our post-qualifying for Saturday night's 56th Annual Bank of America 500, the first race in the contender round for the 2015 chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup. And lining up on the front row alongside his teammate, the pole sitter, will be Kyle Busch. He's the driver of the number 18 M&M's Pretty in Pink Foundation Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. And Kyle, just talk about, you're up there with your teammate. Joe Gibbs Racing certainly has been on quite a roll. Just talk about your mindset approaching Saturday night's race here at Charlotte.
Well, our mindset's pretty good. You know, we like coming to Charlotte, and this is certainly a good track for me, has been over the years, and look forward to Saturday night being another good night for us. Obviously, coming off the truck, having good speed, and you know, making some race runs, and then putting on some tires, make some qualifying runs today. Just kind of work on the balance of our race car was fine, and we ended a little early, so we didn't post a quick lap later in the session where the track got a little bit better. So we were behind in times there, but knew we had a good piece, and Adam and the guys did a great job making some good adjustments to it for qualifying there, and again showed that that we were a contender for the pole, and you know, our teammate there got it from us. So you know, he ran a really fast lap. He got more out of it than I did, or I could. So good job to Matt. But real excited about having the Pretty in Pink Kyle Busch Foundation on board this weekend, with Mars allowing us to run a pink M&M's car this year. It's pretty fun to do, and certainly a lot of work goes into it. And my wife, you know, neat for her to have that opportunity to be a big part of it as well too.
Questions for Kyle Busch. We'll start here on the front row with Tom, and then we'll go to Kelly. Tom, then Kelly.
Hi, Kyle. Tom Jensen, FoxSports.com. Congratulations on a great run.
Thank you.
Kevin Harvick made kind of a statement race at Dover last weekend by leading so many laps. You guys got all four of your cars in the top 8, including sweeping the front row. Is this a statement by JGR?
No, qualifying's not a statement. The race is more of a statement. You know, you got to have a good race, put it all together. You got to have fast race cars, good engines, and good guys on pit road that give you fast pit stops. So putting it all together is certainly what the four bunch did last week, and they proved that they're obviously a championship contender. We knew that they were, but they certainly you know, put it to everybody. And we were a distant second, but you know, from third was distant on us. And I look forward to this weekend, hoping that we can be better than all the rest of the guys and put on a number 4 car type performance here with the 18 car this weekend.
Let's move over here to Kelly, right there, almost in the center there, Kyle.
Kelly Crandall, PopularSpeed.com. Kyle, we saw you return here in May. Since then, you returned to all 3 series. You're winning. You're running back up front. You're back to being what we saw before you were injured in Daytona. I'm just curious, mentally, do you feel like you're back to where you were before the crash in Daytona? Are you back in your rhythm and back to being at the racetrack every weekend, or is that crash still in the back of your mind?
No, I'm 100% in that respect. You know, I feel really good about where we're at and where this race team's come from in the last year and a half, and our organization's come from in the last year and a half. And you know, appreciate Adam Stevens taking on the role of crew chief this year. He's certainly been a great leader when I was gone, and you know, he's a great co-leader, I feel like, when we're together with our rest of our guys. So I feel really good about being back in the race car and being back into the swing of things and the rhythm of things, and being able to put up good finishes. You know, each week it seems like we're in contention somewhere, somehow, some way, and sometimes it's each race that we run in, and that's all we can do is stay within that and hope that we can score some victories.
Let's go to Dustin.
Dustin Long, NBC Sports. You've seen the restart zone, the lines out there on the track. What do you think about that? And is that a concept that should be or could be considered for the remaining chase races this year, to put something like that on the track?
I don't. It doesn't bother me. I don't have an opinion as to whether they needed to be there or don't need to be there. I think it's fine that they are. If other racetracks want to spend the money to paint the racetrack, go be it. You know. But it's not that big a deal for the rest of us. The guys that know how to do it right will do it right, and the others that continue to not know how to do it right will sure as heck should learn.
Who else had a question? I thought I saw another one on the front here, Mike.
Mike Neff from FrontStretch.com. Kyle, we've seen in the past with this aero package at this track that track position is king, and trying to get around people is a real challenge. Is that a huge focus for you tomorrow during practice to get your car possibly capable of passing people?
Yeah, no doubt. Certainly the fastest way around this racetrack, of course, is on the bottom. But as the run goes on, tires wear, you'd like to have and see that groove kind of move around a little bit, move to the middle, move to the top, and have some ability to pass guys. But this place is just so fast, and you're carrying so much speed here that it's never... you're never in a good position if you're behind somebody. You don't have the most downforce that you need in order to pass that guy. So you got to try to work around and be outside that guy's wake. So we'll work on those things. That's certainly something I worked on in my Xfinity car here today for our final practice, to make sure we have a race car, something we can race with people and try to make those moves that are necessary to win that race. So we'll do the same with the Sprint Cup car tomorrow, and hope our M&M's Camry is balanced well enough, bottom, middle, and however high the groove goes in practice, that we can run in order to make sure that we've got a good piece for Saturday night to move around with.
We'll take two more. We'll go with Stan, and we'll finish with Kenny Bruce.
Yeah, Kyle, Stan Creekmore with RPMTonight.com. How many tenths off of your qualifying lap do you think you'll be able to run Saturday night?
I'm not exactly for sure 100% on that, but I'd imagine we'd probably run some 28:30s, probably. So I'd say that's within 4 tenths or so of what quick time was tonight. So I think you'll see that as temperatures continue to cool down later in the night. When it's dark out, certainly you probably won't see that the first run of the race, but it'll be a fast race.
Final question, Kenny Bruce.
Kenny Bruce, NASCAR.com. Kyle, you mentioned the groove, looking for it. How much do you expect that to change based on running here before? How much do you expect to change Saturday night?
What do you mean? Keep going.
As far as the groove changing and finding that, how much will it actually move up here?
Okay. I don't know. Years past, I remember 2 years ago in the Xfinity race, I was running the bottom and I couldn't catch Sam Hornish, so then I went to the wall and I ran the wall for a few laps and got my rhythm going up there, and then I was able to run Sam down and I beat him by running the wall. I found some speed up there. So sometimes you can find it running the middle, sometimes you can find it running the wall. So it's just kind of dependent on what's kind of going on and exactly how the setup of the car is and stuff like that. So for us, the best groove is always around the bottom. Of course, if you're the leader, you're always going to run the bottom and make everybody else behind you try to work and make a pass on you. So they'll have to be the ones to figure that out.
Kyle, thank you for coming in. Good luck this weekend, both tomorrow and Saturday. Thank you.